Before you throw this away, watch this. Today I'm taking stash items, throwaway materials, and simple supplies and turning them into 3 beautiful home decor pieces. If you love creative, budget-friendly DIYs, hey, stay with me. Crafting Our Horde is a collaboration where you're going to look in boxes, your garage, and some cabinets and make 3 items from all your stuff. I came up with some interesting things that you will not want to miss. Hi, my name is Cindy, aka Z9designs. So sit back, grab some sunshine, and check it out. DIY number 1, a wire candle house. With the candle lit in the evening, it gives a really serene feel. The supplies needed include 2 wire pieces from Dollar Tree, small ceramic square pieces, hot glue and super glue, chipboard, a candle holder, and reptile adhesive. You know those triangle or square metal pieces that come with a cement base? Well, today I am going to put 2 and 2 together. I was just trying out some of the things in my stash and saw that 2 metal pieces fit together like a house. I put the square metal piece at the bottom and the triangle piece at the top. Now it looks like a house. And I just used super glue and some clamps to keep the 2 pieces together until they adhered without me pulling them apart. Once I was sure the 2 were not coming apart, I started on the base. I traced around the square metal piece and cut out a piece from chipboard. I glued it to the bottom of the house and began gluing the small ceramic pieces at the bottom, or we could say the floor of the little house. And I used reptile adhesive because it is strong. If it can adhere tiles to the wall, it certainly can adhere these tiny tiles to the floor of the house. And once that was done, it looked really cool. However, I could have spray painted the metal pieces black, but I left them gold. And I may put some rub and buff on them to get them to look a little bit more gold. I will change out the candle holder until I find the right one. With the candle lit in the evening, it gives a really serene feel. Do you like this idea? Let me know in the comments. Which glass candle holder do you like? DIY number 2, Gilded Rose. I think it is fabulous. The supplies needed include a rose, plaster of Paris, and some gold spray paint and water. That is it, folks. I saw this gilded rose from Pottery Barn for $99, and I thought I have all of the supplies to make this flower beautiful. So I used some plaster of Paris and I mixed some cold water with it in a bucket until it was, pretty smooth consistency. And then I dipped the rose into the mixture, turned it around until it was saturated with the mixture and was in all of the crevices. So then I removed it and I turned it upside down for a minute and then put it on top of an empty paper towel holder and I let it dry for about 24 hours. And when it was dry, I took it out and I sprayed it with bright gold on the top and the bottom. I could not believe how much it looked like the Pottery Barn Gilded Rose. And I just styled it a few different places so you can get an idea of what it will look like. I think it is fabulous. So let me know what you think about this one. This is very, very easy. Anyone can do it. You can do small flowers or you can do a large flower like I did. Now, Crafting Our Horde is hosted by Sunflower Tasha and Joanna DIY Life. This collaboration helps you to rid your hoard of some extra stuff and make some interesting items. The hosts are so sweet and kind and hardworking and will help you any way they can. These awesome women will show you some amazing items they made from their hoard. The link to their channels is listed in the description box below. So be sure to like, save, comment, and subscribe. Now, there are other crafters who have made some interesting things, so check out their channels as well. The link to the playlist is in the description box below. DIY number 3, a vase basically made from trash. And I think it looks fantastic. The supplies needed include some packing paper with interesting pattern, Pringle container, 2 different sizes, an empty tape roll, reptile adhesive, hot glue, black acrylic paint, antique rub and buff, and some florals. Now, I had these round Pringle containers and thought I should put these to good use. I had 2 sizes, one large or tall size and one smaller size. I took the larger one and removed the paper until it was in its raw state, which is cardboard. Next, I took the 3D paper and put it on the tape roll. I took the white 3D paper, I measured and started wrapping it around the large container. Now again, I used reptile adhesive to adhere the paper as I went along. And then I kept a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom and folded it under with the hot glue, and the top I did the same. So this is done on the top and the bottom. And lastly, on the smaller Pringle can. Once they were done, the taller Pringle can was put inside the tape roll. Then the smaller Pringle can was placed on top. And once that was done, I took the entire can and painted it with black acrylic paint. And because of the bumps and the texture, the paint had to soak in the paper and dry. So I did that. I let it dry for about 30 minutes or more. Finally, when it was dry, I had to return and get the spots that did not have the paint, because the white actually showed the areas that you missed. Now comes the beauty. I use rub and buff to bring the vase to life. I put some greenery inside the container, or what you call the DIY vase, and the rest is history. And I think it looks fantastic. You know, put the right flowers in or greenery and it looks fantastic. Now, if you have liked what you've seen, be sure to subscribe, like, save, and comment. Creating various crafts from your hoard is challenging. Sometimes it turns out great, and sometimes it turns out better than you expected. Also, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. And thanks for watching each week. I appreciate all of your comments. And remember, there is peace even in the storm. This is by Vincent van Gogh. See you later. Bye-bye. Love, Cindy.